This year marks the 5th anniversary of our debut issue of Titusville Talking Points. What began in 2015 as a one-page document was quickly expanded in 2016 to become a professional-style quarterly magazine and video series, featuring updates on construction, new businesses, city projects, and interesting events and programs going on around town. The magazine has become so popular with residents, citizens begin looking for the next issue weeks before it even goes into production. Along with keeping citizens informed, Talking Points has served as a successful economic tool for promoting the area and has garnered widespread circulation via social media through targeted delivery to high-income areas, businesses, manufacturing, and technology centers, as well as the home regions of vacationers known to visit Florida. Over the years, these posts have reached hundreds of thousands of people and helped spread the news about Titusville. And the news about Titusville is good. Over the past 5 years, our city has seen enormous growth and prosperity, which rivals the dawn of the space program in the 1960s. Companies such as Lockheed Martin, SpaceX, Blue Origin, and other non-space related businesses have brought a boom to the local economy. And this growth has not gone unnoticed, as the Titusville area has been featured on several prestigious national and international lists such as Heartland Forward's 25 most dynamic metropolitan regions, second best performing cities in the U.S. by Milken Institute, and Top 25 Best of the World Destinations by National Geographic Traveler. As a result, thousands of new residents are calling Titusville home, while citizens are excited to see new restaurants and businesses opening across town. To meet the demand for accommodations, 3 major hotels have opened in town, with 1 under construction and 1 more in the planning stages. New home construction has also grown with the construction of over 1,500 residential units so far, and plans for an additional 3,700 units over the next few years. So for the next few minutes, let's take a look back at some of the remarkable growth we've seen over the past 5 years. 2016 saw a multitude of large-scale projects. Dre Field was repurposed from an empty former sports field to a stormwater park featuring walkways, benches, and restrooms. The redevelopment was for the purpose of helping improve the water quality in the Indian River Lagoon. Embraer Aero Seating Technologies and Lockheed Martin both began large new operations in Titusville. In addition, construction commenced on the Titusville Logistics Center, a 246,000 square foot facility leased by Port Canaveral. After the demolition of Miracle City Mall, one of the most anticipated developments quickly began construction, Titus Landing, a 190,000 square foot shopping center featuring shops, entertainment, and restaurants. Its first business, Hobby Lobby, opened in 2016. Since then, the plaza has become home to over 20 flourishing businesses, with more on the way. Titusville exploded onto the bike trail scene with a convergence of 3 multi-use cycling and pedestrian trails: the Coast to Coast Trail, the East Coast Greenway, and the St. John's River to Sea Loop. Construction of an overpass bridge on Garden Street, a downtown welcome center, and a multitude of paving and roadwork projects were completed with the goal of making Titusville into a fully fledged trail town. In 2017, Titusville celebrated its 150th anniversary with several exciting events, including a downtown street party, parades, plays, and the opening of the Centennial Time Capsule sealed in 1967. The Titusville Welcome Center officially opened its doors, welcoming visitors to Titusville, featuring information, maps, and, at the time, a bike shop. Just in time for summer, the Titusville Splash Pad opened in Sandpoint Park, featuring 7,000 square feet of sprayers, fountains, and aquatic fun. This community-driven project is open to the public daily. After Riverfront Park was damaged from Hurricane Matthew, plans began for a complete renovation, and it was eventually reborn as Kirk Point Park. At the west end of town, Hellenhauser Boulevard underwent major renovations to accommodate the multitude of restaurants and major hotels that would be constructed in the coming years. It all began with the groundbreaking for the Town Place Suites by Marriott in November 2017. 2018 was another busy year for the city, with several ongoing projects taking place to improve the town. Work began on a $3 million resurfacing project on Hopkins Avenue, which would continue throughout the year and see massive improvements to the street, sidewalk, and signage that serves over 230 businesses, schools, and residents. Blue Origin completed construction on their massive new facility in Exploration Park, helping shape the future of Titusville's aerospace industry. Revitalization of the downtown included the remodeling of Julie and Evans courtyards, removing the old planters, and outfitting with new directory maps, benches, and sail shades. That summer, Titusville officially became the second trail town in the state of Florida, with Mayor Walt Johnson receiving an official plaque from the Florida Greenways and Trails Council. Meanwhile, a group of local volunteers known as the Friends of the Cemetery completely overhauled the Day Street Veterans Cemetery, restoring the site into a beautiful place to honor our veterans. As winter rolled around, dozens of parades, celebrations, and events brought in the holiday season. And to keep up with them all, we began producing a holiday edition of the Talking Points magazine to spotlight festive events occurring from November through January. Along with the completion of Town Place Suites by Marriott, 2019 also saw construction of an extended stay hotel right next door. Meanwhile, over by the river, work began on the Titusville Hyatt Place, featuring a launch viewing lounge on the 5th floor. Nearby, work began on Courtyard by Marriott, a 5-story hotel with an open deck on the roof located on Riverfront Center Boulevard near the former Astronaut Hall of Fame. Several new residential projects began and continued throughout the year, including Luna Trails, River Palms, La Hacienda, South Carpenter Estates, and many more. Aerospace and telecommunications company Boeing announced the relocation of their headquarters to Titusville, bringing multiple jobs as well as economic growth to the area. Additionally, Lockheed Martin officially announced the relocation of its Fleet Ballistic Missile headquarters to Titusville with a ceremony attended by local officials. As more and more stores began opening at Titus Landing, a commemorative plaque was installed at the site for County Commissioner Robin Fisher, who had been a driving force and huge supporter of the project. 2020 proved to be a very hectic year when, despite the COVID-19 pandemic, construction and development continued to move forward at a strong pace. The pandemic also proved to be very challenging for the city government, but due to the hard work and perseverance of its employees, no city services were interrupted throughout the year. Work proceeded on the Titusville Point Shopping Center located at the intersection of State Road 405 and Highway 50. The plaza would soon become home to Cumberland Farms, Aspen Dental, and Discount Tire. Plans began for the construction of a pedestrian and observation pier connecting Spaceview Park to Veterans Park in downtown Titusville. In addition, construction began on Beach Wave, a downtown commercial plaza with a rooftop observation deck. And several housing developments continued construction throughout the year, including Verona, Park Preserve, and Fox Lake Hammock. And that brings us to 2021, where new homes, new businesses, and new opportunities continue to come to Titusville. McLaren of Orlando opened a showroom for their luxury sports cars at Knight's Armament on Columbia Boulevard. Meanwhile, plans and site work for a massive Amazon fulfillment center along Grissom Parkway were announced. The highly anticipated Shores at Tranquility subdivision along the Indian River near the NASA Causeway made great strides as its available lots sold out immediately the first day. Construction continued on several housing developments such as Fox Lake Hammock, Brookshire, and others. The Titusville Playhouse announced a massive expansion project downtown, with plans to create a performing arts hub and entertainment district. Also regarding downtown, the city released its Explore Historic Titusville mobile website and phone app that features historic stories, tours, and photos detailing Titusville's rich history. As 2021 continues, we at the City of Titusville are extremely proud of the growth and development our city has undergone over the past 5 years. As new projects continue to appear and make progress, we can't wait to see what the next 5 years has in store for the future of our city and the growth and opportunity it will bring for our citizens.